Hello and welcome to All Aboard and a brand new week. We've got some new and exciting games coming up this week, some that we have here already, others that are due out later in the week. So let's dive in and go through them all. So we're going to start with our game of the week this week, and that is Critical Sanctuary Season 1. For those of you who haven't seen our previous videos or haven't played the previous game, this is basically a role-playing game in a box. It gives you everything that you need, character sheets for the players, the episode guides for the Games Master, beautiful Games Master screen, all the resources, NPC cards, item cards, location cards, everything all inside one board game sized box. Accompanied by stunning artwork from Vincent Dutray. This really does give you everything you need to start your RPG adventure together. And the great thing with it is that once you've played through the 9 episodes, each taking about half an hour to an hour, you've then got a very adaptable rule system that you can use to create your own stories as well, using the resources inside the box. If you'd like to come along and take a look inside the box, we do have a copy available just behind us here, and we will be running Critical Sanctuary very soon at the shop as well, so that'll probably be over the summer holidays, so do keep an eye out for that. It's $29.95 as well, so it's a steal for an RPG, everything you could need for it all in one box. So that is this week's Game of the Week. Next up, we have got the next Flesh and Blood set, Dusk Till Dawn. This is a supplementary expansion that will give you extra cards to add to your decks. You get 10 cards in the pack, and they range from a whole variety of different archetypes, including 2 new heroes, one which is like a reskin of an older hero as well. We are doing booster boxes of these. They are $99.95 each. You also do get a buy a box promo as well. Sadly, those aren't with us yet, so if you do buy a box come release day on Friday and we don't have them, we'll just keep a note of your name and make sure that you get those as soon as they arrive. We had a really good time with our pre-release for this, looking forward to the next one, but for now we've got this to be excited about. Dusk Till Dawn, releasing Friday 14th of July. So if you do want a box, get in touch and we'll make sure to put one aside for you. We also have Ocean Pods releasing this week. This wonderful little game is a dice drafting game where you will be rolling dice, picking resources, and then using those resources to collect different whales, dolphins, orcas and the like. Really nice light game, perfect for the family, but also has a nice depth and strategy to it as well. Very, very accessible. The artwork is really nice as well. It's very striking artwork. But yes, we've got this copy in the shop if you do want to take a look, and those are arriving with us this week. Super excited for this one. Big supporter of the independent publishers and games designers. So lovely to have another one gracing our shelves. Then we also have some games coming out this week that haven't arrived yet, but we are super excited for them. So first up, we have got Planted, which is being distributed over here by Big Potato Games. This will be the first time that it is over here. We've got plenty of copies in, and we've been told that there likely won't be any reprints before next year. So if you do want a copy of Planted, that is a Philip Walker Harding game, do come on down and grab it. It's $29.95 as well, so it's an absolute steal for such a wonderful game. So we will have plenty in stock, but if you want a copy of that set aside, do let us know, and of course we will reserve a copy for the shop library as well, so that you can play it anytime you visit to play games throughout the week. Also from Big Potato, we've got True Crime Stories. This is a set of cases that were inspired by real life mysteries that were solved by UPSIS, the United States Postal Service Inspection Service. I can't remember what it is, but yes, it's the United States Postal Service Inspection. You get given 3 cases, and it's up to you to solve it. You are just given the information as they had. Obviously, there's a little bit of updating with technology, but you were given all the information. There's a few locked files that you won't get until you get something, but really, really good fun. We played through the first case and had so much fun with it. It was really great detail to all of the materials, and really does leave it to you to draw the lines and come to conclusions yourselves. So we will have that in stock as well. You also get a nice little surprise after finishing the first case as well. I'll leave it at that for you, but it's very, very cool. And then we also have a tabletop version of a popular garden party game, Hook and Ring. Yes, we've got Hook and Ring coming into the shop. For those who don't know what this is, it is a very, very simple garden party game where you have a string with a ring on it, and you swing it and you try and get it onto a hook. Really, really simple, but super, super addictive. We played this a year or so ago at a friend's garden party for his 40th, and everyone just had a blast with it. Everyone wanted to get that ring on the hook. Absolutely fun. And now you can play that anywhere, on your table, kitchen table. Come on down to the shop, we'll have a copy here as well. Down the beach, literally anywhere that you would like to take that. So that is Hook and Ring, True Crime Stories and Planted, all coming this week from Big Potato Games. So that is everything for our lineup for new and upcoming games. We've also got our regular schedule. So we have our open play sessions throughout the week, 10 till 6, Monday to Friday, and 10 till 4 on Saturday. As part of those, we also do have our Learn to Play programme. So if you would like to come along and learn to play any of the games in our library, we do set aside a table that can seat up to 4 people. You will sit down directly with me and I'll go over a variety of games. If you have any in particular from our library that you'd like to learn, do let me know, and I can make sure that that is prepped and ready for you for the morning or afternoon. These are divided into 2 3-hour slots throughout the week. Monday we only have the 1 3-hour slot as we run D&D during the afternoon, but the rest of the week we do have a 10:30 till 1:30 and then a 2 p.m. till 5 p.m. slot for 4 people. So if you are maybe looking at a new game, you're not too sure, or you're thinking about getting into board games as a hobby for the very first time, do let us know. We can make sure we get that table set up for you and ready to go. And then on to our clubs for the week. So obviously Monday is our RPG club. We are currently fully booked tonight. We have our 2 private groups plus 2 tables for the community campaign. As always, one of the 2 available tables each week we normally reserve for the community campaign, with the 4th table reserved for anything that you would like to do, whether that's another community campaign for the shop or maybe a one-shot for another system. Just call us, let us know, and we can make sure that that table is set up and ready for you to go. On Wednesday is the Board Games Club. As part of this, we're still running the showcase table where I pick several games from the library that are either my personal favourites, new games that have just come out, or games that I think just need a little bit more love. We sit down, we play through those. It's a bit of time for me to switch off as well and play some games with you guys. Always a pleasure to connect on that level with you, rather than just the shopkeep customer interaction. So if you would like to join the showcase table, do head to our community page on Facebook or our Discord and look at the Board Games Club channel. We have pinned posts on both of those that detail the availability for every Wednesday during the month. Then on Thursday we have our Flesh and Blood tournaments. This is it's just a great game. It's nice and refreshing. There's not too many releases. They're keeping it to about 1 every quarter, and it sort of blends the fantasy trope of TCGs with a kind of light RPG-esque kind of thing. you have your hero, you get their armour, their weapons, you create a deck around them, so it's a bit more personalised as well. You're playing as that hero, you have a physical representation of them. Very, very cool. We normally run Blitz and Commoner and sprinkle in a bit of Classic Constructed. These are all just different variants of how the game is played. But if you would like to join us on Thursdays, do let us know. If you come along beforehand, say between 6 and 7, we can sit down, give you a free welcome deck, and then show you how the basics of the game is played. And then if you'd like, you can jump in with our regulars and play a few games over the course of the evening. We do have spare decks available. Our regulars have spare decks as well, and they're always more than happy to help introduce new people to the Flesh and Blood trading card game. We also have our Pathfinder group and our D&D table as well. This week it is a community campaign session that is being run. And finally, we round out the working week on Friday with the Home Ed group and the After School Club. That will be coming to a close in a couple of weeks for the school holidays, but don't fret, keep an eye on our social media, as we will have some summer holiday schedules set up for you. And then said Saturday is just an open play day. Come along, play games, relax, enjoy the weekend in style. And we round out the whole week with the Sunday social. Just to let you know that we will be moving the Sunday social to Saturday as the Saturday social in August to accommodate Lorcana trading card game, which will be releasing middle of August. So do keep an eye out for that, because soon the Sundays will be dedicated to Lorcana and Saturdays will be our dedicated board games day. So that is everything for this week. A quick look forward to the rest of the month. So the 22nd of July, so in just under 2 weeks, we are running our next RPG night. We do have 3 tables currently set up and scheduled. Vampire the Masquerade, which is fully booked. Acton Cthulhu, which I shall be running, and then it is also Goodman Games Dungeon Crawl Classics Day, so we will have a table for Dungeon Crawl Classics, which, if you've not played it before, is very similar to D&D. If you've played 3rd edition or 5th edition, there'll be some similarities there, a bit of a foothold for you to be able to understand the basic premise of the game and the character sheets, but harkens back to an old school dungeon diving feel of D&D. If you do want to get involved on any of these tables, do let us know. We run these events with your participation. They simply can't run without you. So we've got 3 tables. Vampire is fully booked, and we do have the other 2 tables available, and it is a great chance to just try out some new RPGs, try out something new, and yeah, have a bit of a pick and mix every month of different RPG systems. Then on the 29th, we will be at Tabletop Con in Canterbury alongside Dice Destiny. We will be there running a few tables for Dungeons and Dragons. I will be there also with Critical Sanctuary Season 1. I will be running scenarios from this. So if you'd like to join up with any of those tables, do get in touch and let us know, and we can make sure that there is a space available for you. We'll be starting at 12 PM on those days, so do let us know, we'll make sure. And then on the 30th of July, we are joining the Ramsgate Town Carnival and Fair as a stall holder at Government Acre. Really, really excited for this one. Local fairs are one of my favourite things to do outside of the shop. It's great meeting so many new people as well, getting out to a demographic that we might not otherwise see, and it's just a joy being part of the local community there. So the 30th of July, Ramsgate Town Carnival and Fair up at Government Acre. I believe it's 11 till 6. I may be wrong on that, but do check it out on social media. Really, really excited for that one. And that about wraps it up for this video. So if you have any questions, as always, put them in the comments below. And if you want to join in any of our events, do let us know, and we'll make sure that there are spaces available for you. And as always, we'll see you in the boardroom.